Hey everybody, for today's video I'll be doing an unboxing of 50 Dubia roaches. So I ordered them from the Dubia Roach website. I'm sure you guys have heard of it if you own any reptiles. I ordered 50 of them. I'm trying to start a colony so that I don't have to keep going to the store and buying crickets, which are not even that healthy compared to Dubia roaches. So I'll be unboxing them and putting them into their new home. So now I'm hoping they're all alive. It did take them about 3 days to get here, so I'm hoping most of them or all of them are alive. So here they are. There should be 50 of them in here. They put them in a container like this with ventilation, and it looks like I don't see many dead ones or any dead ones at all. So it looks like they might all be alive. So I also ordered these. They're like little water crystals. This helps them drink because they will drown in a water dish. And Dubia Roach had a sale going on, and this was one of the items that was on sale. So this is actually the bin they'll be living in. I actually set this up a couple months ago. They have a food dish and a water dish and the egg crates to climb on. I actually drilled holes in the bottom of the main bin so all their waste will fall through. So I've got two bins basically stacked inside of each other. So I'm not really going to feed many of these to my animals at first because I need them to reproduce and start the colony. So it's a good idea when you're starting a colony that you don't really feed, any of them to your reptiles for a while, at least until they start reproducing. You want to make sure you have a strong colony before you start, giving them to any of your animals. So now I'm going to go get these guys some food, and I'm going to hydrate those water crystals for them. So I got them some romaine lettuce and a carrot. I know some people say not to give them too many leafy greens because it makes their waste wet and it can cause mold to grow. But these guys probably haven't eaten for a couple days, so I'm trying to provide them with a good meal that will help them get full and get hydrated. So that's the container the water will be going in. I did add a few more pieces of sandpaper so they can climb in and out easier. Dubias don't really climb smooth surfaces very well, so if you're going to be putting their food and water inside of like plastic containers like this, you have to make sure that they can climb in and out. So I'll add the water crystals now, and this will provide them with the moisture they need. So I've given them their water and some food. I did put some of the food in between a couple of these because this is where they're hiding. So I did put some in there so they could find the food easier. I'll probably end up ordering some more roaches to help the colony grow faster, but for now I have 50. I actually do have a few up in my room that I got a while ago that are still alive, and I'm going to put them in here also. So these are the ones from in my room. You could probably tell they're a bit bigger than the ones I got. I would just put them in this container so you could see them better. I've had these ones for a little bit over a year, so they do live a while if they're taken care of the right way. I'm going to add them to the bin. Hopefully these ones start reproducing first, just because they're a little bit bigger, and it will, you know, start the colony. I am going to wrap this in newspaper because they don't like a lot of light shining in on them. So if I wrap this up, they'll come out and move more and look for food and things like that. So I've wrapped the outside of some newspaper so it'll be a bit darker for them inside their home. I also rearranged the interior a little bit so that the food and the water would be in the center and they'd have like two sides to climb on. So it is a good idea to add some kind of heat pad on a thermostat to these enclosures to encourage them to breed. The room I'm going to be keeping them will actually be pretty warm, especially once the summer hits. So it should be warm enough to encourage them to reproduce without me having to provide any external heating source. If I end up needing to have external heating, I will add it. And if these roaches do well, I will end up getting some more to help grow the colony. Noodle's come over to investigate the bin now, so it's a good thing we have some newspaper on the outside so she doesn't try to bother the roaches. Hi, Noodle! Did you come over here to eat some roaches? So that is it for today's video. If you enjoyed it, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. Be sure to subscribe if you're not a subscriber already, and I'll see you guys in my next video.